Hi guys, it's me Hardik and we're back again and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to talk about computer architecture. अब यार आप लोग में से पूछोगे कि यार we are trying to study Java, we are trying to learn about problem solving in Java, but why are we studying computer architecture? So the thing is, although it is not directly related, but हमें पता तो होना चाहिए ना कि computer system arrange किस तरीके से है. And that is why we're going to talk about two fundamental questions. First of all, what do I mean by computer architecture? And second is, we're going to study about very basic computer architecture known as von Neumann architecture. So, computer architecture होता क्या है? So, talking about architecture in general, architecture is what? Architecture is placement of components in such a way that it is very relevant to use, and secondly, it makes sense. So when I talk about a computer system, what does computer architecture mean? Computer architecture means placement of high level components so that interaction between them is easy and we understand the logical flow of how the computer system is working. Right, so ये तो काफी जरा definitive चीजें हो गई. Let's quickly take a look at a very simple architecture known as von Neumann architecture to understand what I really meant. So yeah, let's go to the computer screen and take a look at it. Alright guys, so let's look at von Neumann architecture through this particular figure. So a keynote is that it represents a very simple computer that has only one processor. अगर हम आजकल के कंप्यूटर्स की बात करें so they have multiple processors और उनका आर्किटेक्चर काफ़ी डिफरेंट होता है. But for our use case, von Neumann architecture will suffice. So according to von Neumann architecture, a computer system can be divided into four distinguished units. So one are the input devices. So input devices का role क्या होता है? As the name suggests, to take input from the user. अब input कुछ भी हो सकता है. It could be textual input, it could be audio input, it could be video input that like the computer is taking from me, right? And whatever the input is taken from the user, then it can be processed with the help of central processing unit, or we call it the CPU. And जो CPU होता है ना, it is also composed of two different components. So एक component होता है उसका arithmetic logic unit, we call it the ALU, and the role of ALU is simple, to perform arithmetic operations, plus, minus, into, divide, etc. So जितने भी mathematical operations जो कि CPU perform करता है, it goes through ALU. And second one is known as the control unit, and control unit का core work होता है to regulate the operating of a computer, कि कब कौन सा instruction execute होना है, कब क्या करना है. It is the operation of control unit. Now you have taken some input from the user. You may need to store it somewhere, and this is where the memory unit comes into place. So as you might be knowing कि we have memory in our computer devices. We call it RAM. So memory unit represents RAM and it stores the data that is under processing. And in the end we have the output unit. So output unit का क्या role है? As the name suggests again, it outputs something to the user. So कुछ भी हो सकता है. It could be as simple as output that you see on your terminal. It could be a printout. It could be output on the screen. And that is what is the function of output unit. So in general, if I talk about von Neumann architecture or computer architecture in very simple terms, a computer is composed of four things: input device, CPU, memory unit, output unit, and they interact with each other to make the working of a computer possible. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and in the next video we're going to talk more about data structures and algorithms in Java and get a hand study with some coding. So let the coding begins. Thank you.